check it out. So it's kind of a small thing, I guess, but I'm really excited about it because I got some new things in the mail. What? Whoopah! Whoopah! Yeah, you like that? Huh? Replace those bad boys. So let's do that. So crazy. So to get this out, there's these two little bolts. One is right inside this hole right there, which you can't really see. And then there's one right on the other side, which is probably terribly difficult to see. So now I'm hoping I can just pop this piece off and reach it. Shocking. This turned into a way bigger project than it should. I think I have to basically take the whole front grill off because I can't get to that little bolt, even though they made a hole for it. But I can't get to it. So, a little surprised because if you look on the replacement, it's just got two bolts. That's it. But on this one, it's got bolts actually attached from the piece itself. So that's fun. So anyways, that's what I'm doing now. And that's why I'm taking off the whole bumper. All right, boom. Well, so basically took the whole front, whatever you call it, grill off. And I did find this, which I'm not sure what it does. I'm guessing for the trailer light, but I just have to plug here. And probably just in case I'll plug that in. But it was kind of bothering me. What the heck does this go to? All right, hopefully this makes it easier to access everything. Alright, so I was able to squeeze this plate off, which works good because I was missing, this fell off. It's actually over here somewhere. So I can put that back on too, which works out good. And now I've got easy access to that bolt. That's funny. So again, I was wondering what that plug was, and there's my answer. So this actually worked out really good. Kind of fixed two problems. Bit of bad news. This is actually not the correct part in a sense. I can either destroy this plastic that's on the back of it, which I don't know how I feel about that, but you can see the back of this. It's supposed to be like this, completely different setup. So I think what I'm going to do for now, this does still bolt up. I'll bolt these up, but I'm going to have to fix this because that's a blinker light. So I'll have to figure out how to fix it. So a bit of a bummer, but I do have it all hooked up. What I'm gonna do is, for now, I'm gonna keep this hooked up. I'm gonna see if I can either find this, or I'm thinking about putting LEDs. So if I put LEDs, I think this will be just fine. So I'm gonna still swap that one out too. Looks way better. A little bummed out about the back piece and how it doesn't really fit. But if you guys have any suggestions on what you've done, please comment, let me know. I think what I'm probably going to do is wire up LEDs, and that's why I'm not terribly worried about it. These were actually kind of tough to find. I mean, these things used to be everywhere, and now they were a little tougher to find, so I'm going to keep them and figure out how to make them work. Or if I can find these ones later, I will. Looks better, doesn't it? It's a little bittersweet. I'm a little frustrated with the fact that they are, but they're not the right ones. But you know what? For now, it works. But I'm gonna have to track down some other ones or figure out the LED situation. My other thought is, since it has that little hole still, I can put the LED one in there, and hopefully that'll work. So if you have any ideas or suggestions on that, please comment. Boom. And see if I can find a bolt, like a short bolt or something, to block up that engine block hole so I can get the fluids going in here, baby. All right, let's see if I guessed correctly. Hopefully I did. Let's see, let's try the bigger one first. Let's try that. So that one didn't work. Was that the largest one? Let's see, 3/8. Huh. Wow. Let's just see. Dang. Yeah. Not the right size. That's a real bummer. Somewhere in between these two. Let me see if I can get lucky and find a bolt. not the prettiest thing, but it'll do the trick. Just a bunch of washers and bolts, because obviously I don't want this thing going too far in there, creating problems. So I've got just enough to plug up the hole, just enough threads there, and that is it. Boom. All right, one more problem down, baby. So let's see if we can get you under there so you can see. So that's where that is. If anybody knows for any reason I shouldn't do it that way, please someone comment, because that's all I know how to do with that. Making good progress. I got the fuel line hooked up, going up to the carburetor. We got that plug put in. Let's see what else. We also get our little blinker lights on, although we'll still need some work on that. And what else? We do, thank you guys for the comments, by the way. I am going to try and move this up to that top hole up there. I don't know if I'll do that today, but that is something that we'll be doing. Just found this bolt, which looks like it would fit there on that bottom bolt that we had to put in. And so I'm going to see if this actually worked, because if so, this would look way better than what that does. Yeah, should have left it. That one didn't fit. So back to this bad boy, and the bolt dropped, so it's somewhere under there. And a little bit of that, some of that. New washers, originally designed for that bolt down there, but didn't happen. But I'm going to use that washer on the starter. I don't know if you remember from my previous video, but one of the bolts or one of the casing parts is kind of missing, so I'm going to put a washer on there to make sure it stays on. All right, boom. You guys, I don't get it. What is with these random bolt holes? Who knows? Please, whoever knows what these bolt holes go to or belong to, comment, let me know. Check this out. You guys remember from last time, I'm trying to put a washer on this bolt on the starter right here. As you can see, the casing's partially broke off. But then look what I just found. Another hole. Why, you ask? I don't know. Maybe one of you guys know. I have no idea. So weird to me. Yeah, so that's definitely way better. So on the bolt where the ground or power connects to the starter, that bolt on top, the stud was actually stripped out. So I took the washer off and that gave us enough bite to actually get it to stick. So that also explains why a long time ago when I used to drive Frankenstein, why it would always have problem connecting. And then also I put that washer on. So now the starter is good. We're good on the starter, which is awesome because that's one thing I had to check off. Now I need to figure out this odd bolt situation. All right, so I brought down a bunch of washers and bolts and whatnot, and I'm crossing my fingers that I get lucky with this bad boy. Although, to be honest, I don't know. I might have to go buy one. I mean, worst case scenario, do whatever. It's not the end of the world. All right, bam. So none of those worked at all, which I half expected. But it's okay. We made really good progress today. I did find something to just stop the hole up, but it's not really in, and I don't want to force it in because it'll, what do you call, de-thread it or whatever, or cross-thread it. So either this weekend or next weekend, I'll go take that other bolt and see if I can find the right size bolt, and I'll probably just buy two. That way I can fix both sides. And it's an easy fix, you know, no big deal. So we got the rotella in. I was expecting to get the distributor in and rotate the engine, but that's the other thing. I need that socket. So I'm gonna go get that socket too. But hey, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. If you could like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You can also check out my friends' channels, Quint1836 and Cars on the Fritz. As for now, this is it for today. That's my dog Blue. You hear Blue and his howl. All right, boom, baby.